welcome back. Oh, okay. Welcome back to another episode of F1 2021. This is our third one. Second race. We won the last one, which is a bit too easy, knowing, our car is new. So I made it to hard. And don't think hard is good. Like hard. As in, don't think hard is hard. It goes up to legendary, extreme. Yeah, it's only like medium. And, so I'm doing it today. And, yeah, so right now I'm just signing activities. You can get money from them, you can get stuff from them, you can get so much stuff. I'm just buying some, weight reduction and aerodynamics, which then, releases drag and stuff. Some good stuff. We're going to try and get it on before the Spanish Grand Prix, which is a Grand Prix that I don't like, and it's because of these few turns. The last two chicanes, which is like left, which is right, then left, then right, and I can't get speed around there because I just go on the curb and drift off. And then before that, there's this curve that I go on, and I go hit it, and it flies me into the wall to the left. Anyway, we can get in second sponsor because our team's at 5 acclaim. Let's think. Our name is Spartan. I kind of want to get like a nice gold bonus and maybe a nice sponsor. There's an arrow through this one. Yeah, I'll go this one. That's pretty good. So 2 sponsors now. I'm just gonna customize my beautiful car. But anyway, yeah, so the Spanish Grand Prix is a bit hard. I'm not the biggest fan of it. Because, yeah, it's hard. And these curbs are very annoying. And you can skid a lot. But, skidding just shows, you're really trying to win. It's not as easy race today. Yeah, well, we just need to get into it. Get into the qualifying. Get into the practice. Get into the racing. I'm sure you guys want to see all that. Alright, so, yeah, this is the home screen. Our team isn't doing badly, of course. We're just going to advance time.
Okay,
going to keep going.
Come through the fabrication process. We'll have them with us for the next Grand Prix. The personnel department has asked us to deal with this. We have a couple of options here. Take your time. What you decide to do will have consequences.
I think I like... So what it's asking us is if our teammate wants more awareness or pace.
I know these kinds of decisions.
I chose pace.
But I think you made the right call.
Because our teammate isn't getting any points, so we need to try and get him points. The better he is, the better the team is. Especially to back me up when I might crash or stuff like that, or not get in the points, we want him to. Alright, season break. As you know, there's only 10 races and it's random, so there's going to be breaks in between them, as there's usually probably like 20-something races for the championship. But I don't want to make it too long. I want to get on season 2 and season 3 and stuff. So yeah. Anyway, we've got 2 million, so let's spend it on some specs. Get everything to level 1. Aerodynamics, chassis would be good. And yeah. I'm advancing time a bit more. Yeah, so as you can see, we're going to just skip to the Grand Prix.
I know we were expecting some new developments to come through, but some of them have failed quality control. To tell a team what to redevelop via the R&D screen.
Okay, so maybe both, but definitely one of them. Maybe both, but definitely one of... Maybe both, but one of the components failed. So, that's unfortunate for the Spanish Grand Prix. As now it's on harder, we need that downforce, we need grip. So, yeah. Anyway, as you saw a bit of the circuit for the Spanish Grand Prix, I will be getting into practice and doing these gates. Don't know what the gates are. When you go into practice, you can do these challenges for crafting metals. Oh, crafting metals? I forgot what they're called. Points? I don't know. these things where you can buy, you know, aerodynamics and stuff. So we're gonna go ahead and do practice 1. I'll see you at qualifying. Alright, this is qualifying, boys. We're into qualifying. So at the start, as you already can tell with the difficulty level, we're not first, which is good. I find that good. Now, I've done a bit of practice. Oh, that was a bit of a corner cut there, but you know what? I mean, exceed track limits, but we're not first, so does it really matter? So we're gonna keep going. There's a lot of corners here that are really annoying, and in a race it's really difficult. So yeah. Okay, we're in 5th, Hamilton in 1st, Verstappen and Hamilton battling in qualifying. As these curbs are really annoying. If you get on that curb there, it's really bad. This is a really fast corner, but I slowed down a bit too much, which dropped me from 5th to 6th. This is the biggest brake corner. This is a hard brake corner, which I didn't brake enough for, but still puts me in 5th. That is the curb I'm talking about. I nearly span out. It's so annoying, so hard. This is an annoying curb. These curbs, mostly this one here. So I go past this one. It's that one. I can't accelerate on that, which then gives me less power to get around this corner. But I end up being 6th for the Spanish Grand Prix. I don't think that's that bad. I think we can do well with this. We've had, obviously, pole position on the last race, but again, that race is really easy, and I'm really good at it.
Let's review our top 3 today. Hamilton, Bottas, and Sergio Perez. With qualifying wrapped up, we now have our grid lineup for the big race tomorrow. Be sure to join us then for what will no doubt be a fantastic race.
Yeah, so we're in 6th. And that's pretty good. We're advancing onto the race. It's gonna be fun. Oh, my own acclaim going up to 5. So beautiful. Up to 5, that's pretty good. Our team acclaim didn't move much, and our teammates acclaim didn't, but me in 6th, gonna boost my acclaim up like mad.
Alright, I think we can call that a successful qualifying. We should be in with a good chance in the race.
Alright. Race time. Let's get into the race. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. I think we can do this. I think we have a chance of doing this.
Welcome along then to what promises to be another fascinating Spanish Grand Prix. A race which saw Max Verstappen win on his first ever appearance with the Red Bull team in 2016. This after the dramatic coming together of Lewis Hamilton and Nico Rosberg on the first lap. Will we see more moments for the scrapbook here today? The circuit de Barcelona, Catalonia, a track that will certainly force the drivers to push themselves. It consists of a very impressive main straight going into turn 1. It's a straight that also offers a DRS zone, so it's likely to be a hot spot for overtakes. Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. An immense lap from Lewis Hamilton yesterday puts him on pole position, and Valtteri Bottas will line up alongside. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Perez, Verstappen, Charles Leclerc, Thomas,
Let's go.
Norris, Sainz, Ricciardo, and Pierre Gasly. Fernando Alonso, Tsunoda, Sebastian Vettel, and Stroll. Ocon, Russell, Antonio Giovinazzi, and Giuliano Alesi.
Alright. 18th. Let's see if my teammate can do anything in 18th. Hopefully getting the points, but you know, he's a rookie for a rookie team, so I'm not expecting Alright.
Now that we've got some points on the board, let's continue this form and aim for another top 10 finish.
Yeah, let's go. I say we can do it. We're already... Alright. Into the race we go. Let's get going. Not a great start for me there. And try and get the slipstream of Leclerc just to maybe push me a bit. I've got, I think, signs coming around me here. I'll go around. Oh, hit Leclerc a little bit. Luckily, don't get any wing damage. I go round. Signs and Leclerc are battling. I'm around the back of them. I am getting a bad turn off here. This isn't a very strong Grand Prix for me. Oh, I try and go around the inside. Oh, I'm trying to go around the inside. See if I can pull it off on Leclerc. Let's see if I try and pull it off in this corner. Yes, I do try and pull it off in this corner, and it succeeds. I get through the inside of Leclerc. That's once. And I'm now in the middle of both Ferraris. I'm going around this corner. This is always a bit of sketchy. Leclerc trying to take me back over. Succeeds and takes me over because of a bad turn. Let's see what I can do. I try and go around the inside for the second time on Leclerc. Leclerc hasn't learnt yet. A bit of a lock-up, but I can keep control, and I'm in the lead. But because of Leclerc's braking, Tsunoda takes him over. And Tsunoda's now behind me. And now we are facing a different foe. A little less challenging, but still, no matter what, challenging. Because our car is the slowest on the straights, especially when they have DRS. So we need to do better on the straight. So Tsunoda behind us, probably not going to push for us. Probably can't even push for us. He's going to get close. He's not going to get close enough. He had DRS, he would have attacked. But anyway, that move on Leclerc around the inside twice was amazing. Leclerc didn't defend on the second time. I was surprised because he should have learnt by then. But Tsunoda, when I was going around the inside, Leclerc to, you know, not turn in straight away, otherwise we would have crashed. So we had to slow down a bit, made Tsunoda be able to take over Leclerc. And that is a great job for Tsunoda. This might affect the AlphaTauri's Constructors' Championships if they can finish in this position. Because they've been struggling on the first race, but I think they can do really well. They're obviously beating Alfa Romeo, Williams, and a bunch of others in Haas, but they're literally we're kind of battling with them. The first, obviously, we're battling with Hamilton and Verstappen, but that is because the difficulty wasn't as much, and it was easy map, because I'm really good at that map. But I think for the next few races, I'm going to be battling with the AlphaTauri, and it's going to be a nice battle between us. So, anyway, we've got the rest of the Spanish Grand Prix. This is a bit of a rusty Grand Prix for me. As you can see, I don't like these corners. If I accelerate on that corner right there, I go flying. That's what happens to me all the time. It's annoying. Anyway, Max Verstappen setting fastest lap, not a surprise anyway. DRS can be enabled. This is a problem for us. So we're going to have to try and... He's probably going to take us over on the straights, which I'm just going to have to accept. And then, maybe if I don't defend, but try and go, you know, keep it safe. And I think I can get around the inside of him, because I'm a bit better than him on the corners. Though, as you can see here, I don't have much turn, don't have much grip. And I'm going round, and, yeah, I'm not using my tyres very well. I can look after them more. They're probably overheating, and they're going to be above 10% all the time, above 20%, nearly above 30, or even above 30, because I'm having to brake a lot sooner, a lot later than what they usually do on other cars, because of how rusty I am on this map, and just because of how slowly I'm going around these corners, so I don't skid. This corner right here, if I go on that, I just barely skim that. But if I touched it a little bit more, my whole tyre was on there, gone. Hitting the rocks a bit, but you know, I think I can get through with hitting a little rocks. Anyway, I can't accelerate on that corner, like I said, which means we don't have pace going onto the straight, and that's not good, as Tsunoda's kind of close by with DRS. Here you go, like I said, Tsunoda making the move. Will he make the move? He's on the outside, but can he keep it? I'll go around the inside. No, he can't keep it. He has to slow down a bit, and I get through the inside. As I've been doing to a lot of these races, I've been going through the inside just to keep my position. Alright, I've got the inside. I'm going around this curb. This one... not really this one. The next one is definitely my best curves out of all the ones. My best turns, my best chicanes. out of all my best, out of all the ones in the Spanish Grand Prix, because I find this map pretty hard. I skid a lot on this map. On other, like F1 2015, you don't skid on the curves. You have like a massive jump between time, and it's more realistic. You can easily skid on curbs unless they're safe. I'm going round and I've done really well. This curb again, I might, yeah, see me avoiding that gives me a bad turn into this turn, but I'm trying to keep it. It's like I said, a bad turn on that just because I'm trying to avoid from skidding out. Hit the rocks. Like Jeff said, like I said a few minutes ago, not a few minutes, well actually maybe, but the softs, they're gonna wear out quickly, especially with how I'm treating them. There you go, 39%. Overheating, it's really bad. Tsunoda making a move on us. Can he keep it? Yes, he can for this corner. I hit him twice, I think now. Yeah, twice. Don't get any wing damage. I think that's really lucky. The game is really, really blessing me. Anyway, I'm trying to make a move on Tsunoda to regain the position. I go around the outside. Can I keep it? I keep trying. Tsunoda trying to keep the inside. He's doing really well. But I have the inside for this next corner. And as you can see, he can't do anything. I'm getting through the inside of Tsunoda. And that is a really good move from me there. Leclerc takes Tsunoda over. Just like, Tsunoda took over Leclerc. Leclerc does it the exact same. I go around the inside of one of them, they have to slow down. Leclerc goes through the inside of Tsunoda after I just overtook him because of he had to slow down. They've been playing each other by playing me. It's been a really good battle between us, and I hope that it keeps happening in the rest of the race for your excitement, guys. And as you see, again, avoiding the curb, giving me bad turn-ins to this turn. You guys probably thinking I'm doing really bad, hitting the rocks. You should see how many retries I've done on this map before. It's really difficult to not spin, especially on F1 2021. Anyway, I don't, by the way, I know you guys probably think this, but I don't restart much. I might restart once or twice. I don't restart. Even if I crash on like the third try, I don't restart much at all. Anyway, Leclerc trying to go around the inside. Can I keep it? Yes, I can. I've got the inside for the next chicane. Keep the lead. Again, like I said, Tsunoda and Leclerc. Oh, Leclerc tried to go for again, but I kept it by defending the inside. Leclerc and Tsunoda always trying to get me past the straights. Sometimes succeeds, but then I get around the inside of all these different windy corners, which I think our car is good at. It's just the straights that we lose pace from the top people. As you can see, we're 10 seconds behind Perez, 7 seconds behind Sainz, and we're holding up a bunch of people. We've got a pretty big train. Yeah, so we're holding up a bunch of people. Yeah, that's how this is gonna go. Anyway, Leclerc making a move. He's a bit confused. He's gonna try and run on the inside. Can't go around the inside as I'm defending it very viciously. I get through and he doesn't go around the inside. And now he is behind me for the next chicane. I go round again. These corners I go really slow. Gear 2. I try and accelerate a bit sooner now, but no. I have to go into the pits. I slow down a bit for the pits, but then I accelerate here. Alright, I'm going into the pits. Leclerc's in the pits. Gasly's in the pits. No, sorry, Gasly isn't in the pits. Yeah, I'm in the pits. Leclerc's in the pits. Gasly, sorry, is Gasly? Yeah, I think Gasly is in the pits. We got a bunch of people. I think we got Daniel Ricciardo or Lando Norris in the pits. That people will be pitting next lap. This is very interesting. Anyway, we're on a set of mediums for the rest of the race. Leclerc right behind us. We've been battling Leclerc for ages. Tsunoda did not pit. That is surprising me. So he's going to probably pit next lap. As I said, Gasly pitted. Yeah, that was indeed Daniel Ricciardo that pitted. So he is a very, very good car. Very good racing. And I think he will definitely try and get ahead of us in the next part of this race. As you can see, if you look at his he's 4 seconds away. But he's gaining every straight, if you can see here. Look. He's gaining every straight I do. He is a faster car. Most cars are. I'm trying to curve around this. The only cars that maybe not might be Alfa Romeo, but I'm not sure about that. We'll see. Williams even. Haas. Okay. This is the really slow corner. I don't do well on this corner, and I go for a flying out wide. That's very bad for me. And, oh no! I slip on the thing like I always said. I slip on the curb like I always say. I lose my wing. I'm so lucky I did not lose my wheel. I thought I lost my wheel there. And as you can see, I've got no wing. And the safety car is out. Here's a replay. My front left tyre catches it. And as you see, this is Daniel Ricciardo seeing my crash. The front left tyre, when I'm going left, catches it. And when I turn right, it doesn't turn right. That's how annoying this is. Anyway, so we're behind Daniel Ricciardo. We're going to try and pit, probably. Oh, okay, I've taken him over illegally. Anyway, I'll try to get maybe ahead of Daniel Ricciardo, but it doesn't matter. Anyway, we're going to try and pit. Oh, no, we mess up. I mess up. This is very bad for us. I didn't pit, and I've got no wing. I'm not going to be able to keep on these positions, and I'm not sure. I'm going to maybe even have to be in the race. I'm going to have to try and come around in safety car conditions, which is a slower conditions than the race. As you can see, I'm already struggling to control this car. I'm going on the stones. I'm going over the curbs. The cars behind me will be held up. It's going to be amazing. Anyway, that's the safety car there, as you saw to the right. Waiting for the people at the top, like Hamilton probably. I don't know, people pitted. But the safety car I just committed, we've got our teammate in front. These are the people that my teammate have been fighting. He's at 14th and he was 18th. Obviously the pits have helped him, but he's done a lot better. But anyway, I've got no wing. I need to be really careful. And if I'm not careful, obviously I don't know what's going to happen. If I'm not careful, I can slip, crash. I should have lost my wing there. That was really bad for me. Anyway, this seems to be a replay. And like I said, I'm not being careful. And I don't reverse. Oh no. I don't stop enough. And that's devastating. I crashed. I crashed in our second race and I won the race before. That just shows how different my skill is in these Grand Prix. As you can see, me devastated in front of my team. Going back. I crashed because of a mess up. I first knew I had to avoid that curb, but I didn't. And then I didn't pit by my wing. I didn't stop enough. And then I didn't stop enough again, and I crashed, and I'm out the race.
Well, the safety car completely changed the race, didn't it? It's hard to say exactly what would have happened without it, but there's no
My safety car, by the way.
That situation in a good position.
And I can see the drivers starting to approach the podium for the victory celebrations. A real team victory today. Everybody played their part. Congratulations then to Mercedes, your race winners today. Let's have a quick look at how the drivers' standings have changed. After today's performance, Valtteri Bottas secures the championship lead. So, Anthony Davidson, who would you rank as your driver of the day?
For me, it's Kimi Raikkonen, someone who definitely doesn't get enough attention for how well he performs out on the track.
Let's move on to the constructors.
Kimi Raikkonen, wow.
The table. There was also a strong showing from the McLaren team today as they make their way up the standings.
Oh, my teammate finished in 16th. I guess he did finish above me. That is something. Oh, Carlos Sainz also DNF'd. It could have been a crash. Could have been an engine failure, I'm not sure. But turns out Carlos Sainz also lost. Anyway, our team is still third. I'm still high in the rankings. We can still do well in this championship. Anyway. Back we go. My acclaim goes up somehow and I reach 5. I don't know how. We didn't reach our goal with our sponsor. Don't worry, we've got the next race. My acclaim went up somehow, even though I DNF'd. That feels so weird to me. Anyway. We're in the team headquarters. And, yeah, so this is a disappointing race. I'm very annoyed with myself. I can't restart. control myself not
How do
to.
you want us to deal with this one?
I'll go aero department because I like them.
Not an easy decision.
That
and
is just annoying, man. Next race, I promise I won't crash. That's just wow. Well, it's excitement for you guys and failure for me. Our car, yeah, as you can see there, we're like third in the constructors, but our car is like fourth lowest. Anyway, I'm just looking around. Anyway, yeah, as you can see, part failing, so I'm just gonna make sure that's for the next race. I'll see you next time. Hope to see you all guys again. You guys want more of this, I can tell, and this is going to be really fun for me anyway. So, see you next time. Hope to see you next time. And I'll see you for the next race.